Okay, hi everyone. My name is Mary Kay Goff, and today the lesson that we're going to be doing is for a volcanic eruption. The category activity is for creative art lessons for science. Our age group is preschool through kindergartners, so 4 through 6 year olds. This activity that we're going to be doing today promotes children will be able to understand the basic process of eruptions for volcanoes. Children can observe a simple chemical reaction, and then also children can make connections with building a volcano and the inner workings and parts of one. Just the learning outcomes, children can identify parts of a volcano. They understand this basis of a simple chemical reaction, and it promotes hands-on learning. So the materials that we have today with us, a dirt, sando, or like you could even use Play-Doh, a pan or a tray to catch the mess, a plastic water bottle or some type of container, food coloring. We don't have food coloring, but it's optional. It would make it much more fun. Baking soda, vinegar, and then liquid detergent. So any like advanced preparations for the classroom, obviously to acquire all the materials beforehand. And we made the dough prior to this. I think depending on the age group and their skill level, you could probably make it the same day with them. But like in my actual preschool classroom, I would for sure have to make this ahead of time. So the procedure for today's lesson, I'm going to introduce the concept of volcanoes, kind of get the basis of what we're going to be doing. As you see here, the students will build the rest of the volcano. We kind of pre-built it, so it doesn't take too long. While I introduce the activity, I'll explain each component to the students. So what we have here that we're going to put inside the bottle. And then we'll begin the lesson and go through the lesson with the students assisting me. For variations, obviously we don't have any variations here today, but children with physical disabilities, they would need to be moved closer to the actual volcano if it's going to be a hands-on lesson. If I have an ELL student, providing pictures of each stage that we do, so a picture of the baking soda going into it, or like even at the end the volcanic eruption, so they can start to get it, so the language barrier isn't such an issue. And then cultural differences, providing terms that are common in specific cultures so that children are able to identify the parts throughout the lesson. The source that we got this lesson from is from our creative teacher activity for science in our week 5 PDF. Throughout the lesson, the question and comments I can give to the students if I'm having them guess like what component is going to come next. I can say like, oh, great guess, but actually it's this one, or what do you think is going to come next? If you had food coloring, what color is the dough or the eruption going to be? Why do you think it's bubbling like that? And ultimately, did you have fun with this activity? So we're going to start. Okay, class. So today, Miss Katie has a very, very, very fun surprise for you. We are going to be making our own volcano. Do you think this volcano is going to like blow up the school?
I hope not.
You hope not? Well, we're going to see, okay? So Miss Katie already has a little bit of a setup here. Why do you think I have the tray right here?
To hold the volcano?
To hold the volcano. So this is kind of the volcano that Miss Kitty has already prepped for us today. What's going to happen is all the stuff that we put inside this is going to come shooting out.
Whoa.
I know. So we put this tray here to hopefully catch most of the mess, okay? So I want you guys to take this dough that Miss Katie has already prepared, okay? And I want you to get a little bit messy. It's gonna feel like cookie dough, okay? And I want you to put it up to the blue line for me. Can you guys do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Miss Katie has a few rules for this lesson. Are we going to eat this dough that we're putting on the volcano right now?
No, but it looks really yummy.
It does look really yummy, and it probably feels, to Miss Katie, it feels like cookie dough, but guess what? It's not cookie dough, okay? It's not super yummy like like cookie dough is, okay?
Can we try it after the activity?
No, we can't try it after the activity because guess what? If you put this stuff in your mouth and it gets to your tummies, you are not going to feel good. You are going to have an upset tummy. It's not going to be a fun time, okay? So can we promise Miss Katie that we're not going to eat it?
Yes.
Do you think we're going to put it in our hair?
No.
Do you think we're going to put it anywhere on our body, in our clothes, on our face?
No.
Okay, do you think you're going to take this cookie dough and shove it into someone else's face?
No.
Okay, because guess what happens if you do that? You don't get to play with it, okay? And you don't get to be part of the lesson.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's looking good. So what color is a volcano usually? What color is the outside of a volcano? Is it like bright purple?
No.
What colors are they usually?
Brown.
Brown. So this is like a cream color. Miss Katie forgot the food coloring today, so we're not get to color it, but maybe next time we can make it different colors, okay? It looks pretty good. I think we're good to go. Do you guys think we're good? Just one more
I
little
think it needs one more.
one more little spot?
One more. And a smiley face.
And a smiley face? Okay, do the smiley face really, really fast. Here, you can wipe your hands off if you want. Good job.
good.
Love it. Okay. Now, Miss Kitty has already put warm water inside of here, okay? So warm water is our base for this, okay? For all the chemical reaction, okay? Next, we're going to put, do you guys know what this is?
Kool-Aid?
No, but it does look like Kool-Aid. Do you guys know? You want to smell it? You can smell it.
Is it Jello?
Not Jello. And it looks like Jello too. Any more guesses? No? No? It's detergent. And you guys are probably thinking, what is detergent? When mommies and daddies wash your clothes, this is the special soap that they put in the washer to wash it. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So you all have this inside your house. So if you wanted to go home and make this volcano, you could do it. Okay, I'm going to have my friend next to me put in 1 scoop of it. Yep. Good job. And then I'm going to have my other friend next to me put in the next scoop. It's really runny and really sticky. Good job. Awesome, awesome. Okay, next. Do you guys know what this is? This is another thing that you have at your house that mommy probably uses a lot. Maybe did.
For cookies?
Yeah, for cookies. You put these in cookies. Do you know what they're called?
Sugar?
Close, but it's not. It's called baking soda, okay? This is another part of the chemical reaction that's going to make it super duper bubbly, okay? So we have a little bit of a makeshift funnel here that Miss Katie's going to use. Can I have my friend over here hold this right above the volcano? Perfect. I'm going to give you 1 scoop. As good as you can get it out. Perfect. 1 scoop, and I want you to put it inside this funnel. Yep.
Is this when it blows up?
This is not when it blows up. Not yet. Miss Katie will tell you when the big blow up is going to happen, okay?
Can I do it again?
Yeah, you can do it again. Ready? 1 more scoop. Good job. Is it? Awesome. Okay. Sometimes we got to give it a little shake to make sure that we get all the good stuff inside of it. Okay. Now, we have the last ingredient. Okay. And this stuff, this is the bottle that it's in. What does it kind of look like? What's the coloring kind of look like?
Juice.
Juice, like apple juice?
Mm-hmm.
It does not taste like apple juice. This is called vinegar. Okay, and you can clean with this stuff, you can cook with this stuff, you can bake with this stuff. I'm gonna let you guys smell it. It doesn't smell super duper great, but it kind of smells like apples. It It's not the best smelling stuff in the whole entire world. Okay.
Can I smell the detergent?
Yeah. This will make you.
I don't
smell
like
nice.
that smell.
Yeah, it's not a good smell, is it?
This one's
That one's a good one. Okay. So, what do we think is going to happen when Miss Katie pours the vinegar inside?
it's gonna blow up.
It's going to blow up. Do you think it's going to blow up the school? Maybe. Who knows? Okay. On the count of 3. Ready? 1,
2,
3.
3.
Whoa!
Oh, that was cool.
So cool, right? Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you? Why do you think it went boof all of a sudden?
Because of the apple juice.
Because of the the vinegar. Yeah. Do you have any idea? I guess.
We put other stuff in there too.
We did put other stuff in there. So when you combine certain things, sometimes it gets so fizzy inside something that's nice and tight that it has to go up, right, to get out. So where do you think it's going to come out through the ground of the volcano? No, it's going to come up through the hole of the volcano, right? So much fun. Okay, and so now you get to go home and you get to tell mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters that you want to make a volcano tonight, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty fun activity. The kids were able to make connections for like a super simple chemical reaction. It was really interactive to create the volcano. And obviously, like, this is household items that they have. And so how she made the connection of, oh, it's used for cookies. So it's really good to make the connections when they go home and they see those types of things. I feel like in an advanced class, I could have the kids separate. So if you have like a decent sized group, you could separate it and you could do one in the beginning of the school year all together, kind of how we did. And then as we advance with their skills, you could see if they can remember how to do it. But again, that's if you feel comfortable doing that and if you have the aides to do that with you. Children with disabilities, I think I still need to find better ways. If it presented itself into the classroom, I still need to find better ways of including them. Just because since it is such a hands-on activity, and it can be kind of awkward, like this table is an awkward like shape, but even in the classroom, like a square table, it's still going to be awkward and hard for the kids to reach. But overall, I think it's a really fun and interactive activity and really leaves a lasting impression for the kids. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed.